let's look at some ways we can use the talking pen to support children's oral language development, particularly those children who are English language learners. In this activity, I've selected a variety of picture cards. Now, the ones I've selected happen to be bilingual picture cards, so they have the word in Spanish. These happen to be Spanish and English on the back. Now, as a teacher, I can record specific directions for individual children to do an activity using these cards. So, for example,
recording mode.
I put a little one of the sticky dots on this card, and the children would use the pen and touch the dot and hear something like this.
Look at all the pictures. Now find the lunch bag. If this were your lunch bag, what would you want to find inside? Tell us about it.
All right. So the child would then tell about the lunch bag. Remember, we're working on oral expression, oral language development, and the child could use perhaps something like this. Here's just a simple index card. The teacher would have a place for the child's name. Here's each of the pictures that we saw on the cards, a little lunch bag, bicycle, cap, mittens, and a sticky dot next to each one. The child would then put the pen in recording mode and record his or her voice telling about each of these different items. You don't have to have the pictures. You can just do a plain Jane card and put the sticky dots this way. That's okay too. Or perhaps you want to save space and you have different activities, or perhaps 3 different sets of cards, and over the course of several days or weeks, the child will date and then record their description or their discussion of each picture or task that you've posed on the card. And then you have a wonderful cumulative assessment here of the child's language development. Now, something you'll want to do with this as a teacher is to listen to the child's responses, of course, but over time, compare those responses. Listen to see if the child is beginning to use varied sentence structure, if you're beginning to see more sophisticated vocabulary. Look to see if they have complete sentences, their sentences are grammatically correct, and so forth and so on. So whatever your standards are within your district or your state, you can then tailor the activities to have the child practice those skills and then have a way to help you assess the child's progress toward each of those curriculum standards.